one heck of a screwed up night here. Holy moly, what a nightmare. Man, I hurried back. I mean, I back here to get here to try to get stuff done, and it is just absolutely nuts here. Let me go up to the top here. Say hi to everybody. All right, Phelan Klein Wolf, Chef Tech, Shady Hill Homestead, Shadow Scout Swede, Ryan the Gamer, Prepared for, Crew 1351, Lee Argent, Kaylin Strain, Diana, Daniel Berry Sports Highlight, and I think got up. And so we have 13 people watching. So we got a couple lurkers, no problem. Hey guys, welcome. All right. 2 friggin' hours. And the last bit was just, oh, geez. We get it. You don't want it. Quit accusing people of, anyways, yeah, it was a bad meeting tonight on the way some things went. And let me get this back up. There we go. All right. So, yeah. So the proposed 40% increase was the maximum they were willing to go for rate increases. And the guy told people, oh, great, why did it? And she explained everything, and she had to explain stuff twice with a PowerPoint presentation. Graphs. This is what I said. It's not, and people going, oh, I wasn't paying attention. She's explaining it, and you're not paying attention. Oh man. Anyways, we'll go over this a little bit later here. So let me blow out. I'm just going to blow out all the news headlines. A lot were sent to me by Kaylin and some others. So, SNAP recipients receive letters about changes in beneficiary eligibility. And there was this one lady that was on a reel I saw going, they changed it. I got to reapply, and I don't count anymore. Well, what are you going to do? I got to get a job. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Sorry. Proposed bill would put restricted use on proposed bill would put restriction on use of abortion pills in Iowa. I'm not going to comment any on that, but that's what's going on in Iowa. Iowa bill would ban public schools partnering with libraries, and that's because libraries follow the First Amendment, freedom of speech, and don't ban books. And the school boards are banning books, and they're trying to push to say, oh, we don't want to partner with any schools, so kids can't go in there and do their research in there. Anyways, that's a stupid one in my opinion. More California clothing store brand expected to file for bankruptcy. Thank you, Governor Newsom. Let's see. The West Frozen Reservoir running on empty. What it means for California and other states. So basically, there's no snowpack in most of California. All the rainstorms they got filled up the lower reservoirs, the lake reservoirs. They're full. The mountains are dry. So that's going to be interesting. That's the wrong word. That's going to be frustrating to look at coming up for the rest of California. Okay. It says non-autonomous cars. They're getting human help, and the company that's doing it, that has people monitoring the taxi service around, is doing it. It's located in the Philippines, and people are screaming, they're using child labor in the Philippines to watch the cars. No, it's not child labor doing it. Anyways, all right. The world's least affordable city. Used to be one of the cheapest ones in the San Francisco Bay Area. San Jose. It is now the world's least affordable. It used to be one of the cheapest ones in California. Gee, I wonder if that has anything to do with high tech. Iowa crime. Senior home care worker faces charges of theft where the person came into the person's house to help them out, got hold of their information and their checking account and bank cards, and was auto paying stuff to pay for their own home, car insurance, and other stuff. Yeah. If you got a home care person, make sure nothing's out that the person get access to. Gonna skip that one. That's cost of living children outpaces household earnings income in Iowa. Well, I'm not going to go there on that one, but you guys can figure out what stuff is being jacked up too expensive for that. Iowa bill would treat abortion as a crime, redefining unborn child. In other words, life begins at a conception. Iowa lawmakers consider bill to make violent threats a felony. I'm not sure that's going to go anywhere, unless if they made the threats and later on the person gets attacked, then they can charge them with 2 felonies. I can see them doing that one. Jeffrey Epstein linked to Napa Valley billionaire dinner records show. Gee, like I didn't see that one coming. Oh, on the other side, on the flip side of that, they now have definitive proof that the person who dimed out Epstein and started the whole investigation was Donald Trump. And that just pisses off a bunch of Democrats to find out that he was the one that brought it all to light. And he never went to the island either. Will you need to show proof of citizenship at the polls? House bill voted on that could require, hang on, I gotta look at that one. Could require that. I'm not sure I'm good with that, but I am good with, you have to show proof of citizenship to get a driver's license, which is not a big deal. Just get a copy of birth certificate. That's all you need. Anybody that doesn't have a copy of their birth certificate, shame on you. I got 3. Governor Reynolds issues an executive order requiring annual state risk assessment. Jeez. They should be doing that semi-annually. Bill introduced in Iowa House would raise the state's minimum wage. Hey, pay attention to what's going on in California. They raised the minimum wage so much that a lot of minimum wage workers got laid off and now are unemployed in California. Years-long investigation leads to the arrest of the Woodward fire chief in Iowa. Yeah, he was putting down that he was responding fires he never went to. This last one is from the Epic News room. Network behind 2 secret U.S. labs. And let me get in here on this. I'm just going to show you the thing real quick here. I can get to work without getting a bunch of ads popping up on. Okay, and boom. So this is the photo, goes with that thing. So this Chinese guy is connected to all these other ones running all these labs, not a medical lab, other type labs, in a Las Vegas house and in Clovis house, in the 2 houses, yeah, where they make stuff. Anyways, all right, take care of that, get that done and gone. All right, back here. Open those all up. Boom. Put that down. All right. I'm going to drop the link here in a second. So some of you can come up here. You know who you are. Come on. There it is. Okay. Come on. There it is. All right. That's the first one up, and dropping the link. Control C. Boom. So that's the link out there. The link is out there. All righty. Shadow's on his second cup of coffee now. Tammy Harder came in. Welcome. Oh, yeah. other news. Pam at Tapas Creek. Hey, Shadow. So Pam at Tapas Creek Homestead. We went 2.5 hours on my interview last night, and wants to do part 2 next Wednesday. So that'll be up next Wednesday. Yeah, part 2. She goes, "You got more stuff to go over?" I go, "Yeah, I got 40 years worth of stuff to go over." Cool. We'll do part 2 next week. All right. All right. I guess Mark's not grabbing the link. That's okay. So for the laughs and giggles now, the President of the United States, here he comes. There he is. The President of the United States has to be born in America to run for office.
Uh-oh. You know what that's going to mean, right?
Couldn't you make it that way for Congress, too? Hell yeah. It wasn't that way for Congress because the nation was brand new, and they still had people that had just moved in. That were,
Dude, how much coffee did you drink tonight?
Me?
Holy hell.
No, I didn't drink any coffee. I'm agitated. I'm on adrenaline. Oh, yeah. I like which character was that? Was that I'm like one of Jim.
You like Beavis having cappuccino.
I'm like Jim Carrey as the mask. Smoking. Yeah. All right, yeah, but so yeah, they were talking about making the representatives and senators have to be U.S. citizens too, but they were supposed to kick that off for about 20 years and do it, and they never did it.
Of course not, because none of them they're all dual citizens, but
won't go. Back then, well, we're talking in 1790 something, or it was supposed to happen, or 1800, but it never did. I love this one here. The American people waiting for a Democrat to be held accountable for literally anything.
Yeah, that's common.
Yeah. I laughed so hard this one. And wait until the writers find out that after we convict them of a felony, they lose their right to vote.
Oh, but they have children.
Yeah, the children have to wait till they become 18 before they can vote. But yeah, those rioters and stuff are all going to lose their right to vote. The ones that are being arrested on felonies.
Didn't they remove the right to vote if you're in prison, but somebody gave it back to them for
on certain things? For capital crimes, no, they still don't have the right to vote.
Felony.
Certain things, misdemeanors, they got the right. They always had the right to vote. Felonies, some of them are getting. Some of them are being okay. Yeah, we'll let this one have the right to vote. That one, no. But for the majority, no. And if you're interfering with a federal officer, that'll be a definite no.
Dude, you need to take a breath and slow down. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm just on adrenaline. I'm so pissed at some people. Most of them there were about 6 of them. They're really nice and saying, "Oh, Robin, Curtis, Bort, you guys are doing a great job. We understand this isn't your fault. You're trying to just fix the mess. You're doing a great job. Keep doing it."
Yeah, well, how long have they been there, and how long has this mess been going on for? And now it's like, I guess we got to fix it.
Yeah, well, see, Curtis just came in 2 years ago. He came in as mayor 2 years ago.
Well, he should have raised it up like 10% then.
Well, they were just finding out. They didn't figure out how bad it was going through all the books and dealing with the auditors. And the auditors were being kind of touched about it. Finally, one auditor goes, "All right, no, this," and they found that out late summer, and now they're going through crunching numbers to see what they can do to fix the problem. And then they found out there's a possible $120,000 bill coming if they have to reline those cities' water tank.
Yep,
that's what pushed this forward really quick here.
Don't worry, the inspectors from the state will find out. You must reline it, and you must use our person, and it's going to cost you $150,000.
They have nothing to do with it. It's
Yeah.
it's other companies that are licensed to do the inspection. They make the decision, not the
Yeah.
state. If it's bad enough, then they report it to state, say, hey, they got to replace this. You may want to give them a loan. All right. I should have just move up with Mark a while last week, but it didn't get shared here. The 4 horsemen of the Gen X alcoholics: Jagermeister, Everclear, Goldschlager, and MD 2020. If you know alcohol, you know what this is. I love this Popeye one. Call me crazy, but if we the people, deserve a refund for all the fraud we paid for.
Yeah, I think we should all claim 20 million illegals on our tax form this coming year.
Yeah. And I think I only got 1 or 2 more left here. Denmark enforces automatic deportation starting May 2026.
Really? Oh, how racist of them.
Convicted foreign criminals will be automatically deported, prioritizing national security over EU guidelines. They're not going to put them in prison and house them for a while. They're just going to kick them out.
Nope. You're guilty. Get the hell out.
Yeah. Oh, and other fun news that I couldn't find a good meme on. Somalia now requires this year voter ID to vote.
Yeah. Wait.
And what's her name is flipping out, saying, "Well, voter ID requirement in America then is racist."
Yeah. Well, that's because in their country there are no other races, just Somalians, so it's not racist, right? Yeah.
This is Dick. Dick moved out of a blue state to escape Democratic high taxes and failed policies. Mm-hmm. Dick moved into a red state, but still votes for Democrats who will raise taxes and implement failed policies. Don't be a dick.
Man, you are seriously on a roll tonight. Holy hell.
I saw this one today, and it's like, yes, Mark's going to love this one.
Oh, that dude, that one's been around for a few years.
I know, but I hadn't seen it. But I now know who I'm acting like.
What?
I'll give you a hint. He's purple, and he always goes, meow. Peanut.
Peanut.
Jeff Dunham's Peanut.
Okay.
Yes. All right, here we go. I hate HOAs. They set up next to a farm and they try to get the farmer kicked out. I did see an interesting court case here where they were suing the farmer. The judge goes, hell no. Not only am I kicking this out, I'm fining you $200,000 for making a frivolous lawsuit, and I'm fining you another $1 million for harassing the farmer.
Oh, is that the one where his?
Oh, and I am disbanding your HOA. It is gone as of now.
That's where they built a new community next to a farm and started complaining about the smell.
Yes.
Oh, he's spraying poop all over the field. The smell is ruining our neighborhood. You know what? Get out. Just
yeah.
Go away.
Anyways, yeah, that was one of the better court cases I just saw come down, where it was taking care of that. Hang on, let me change my background here. I'll have to change it back in the morning, but what the heck? I'll put something up here a little bit nicer. Here, something a little more calming for me. A nice mountain spring. Yes.
Yeah, that shit ain't working tonight with you. You're a wreck, dude.
Oh man, but yeah, the city council, in a brilliant move, which I kind of agreed with, was they didn't make the decision tonight. They go, we need to think over all the information you all presented to us, and we'll check. Well, after we assimilate all the input and everything, we'll make a decision as far as how much we're going to raise. We have to raise it. We have to raise it, but we're going to decide how much, or it's going to be 10%, 20%, 30, or we're going to go for the gusto and go for 40% and rip the Band-Aid off. And in a couple of years, if we can, lower it back down. But, they're going to think about it, see what they're going to do. But interesting thing is we had someone else come in that presented something, an option that nobody knew about. That there is, and it's strange, they call it scholarships for cities. Besides, providing scholarships for people to get accounting training, and for the city council to get trained up and stuff, they needed to run a city, and to get the maintenance people trained up to do their stuff and everything else to pay for that. There's also scholarships that are more like grants, but are a lot easier to get. And this one lady was there, and they go, "Do you know about it?" She goes, "I'll come in and work with you on getting you the information during the next month." So the city may be getting some of these scholarships to help offset some of the problems with that the city has. The big problem, which some of the people are really pissed at the mayor from 2023. They got a big bond to get the water project done, which was install the big tank for the city water, install well pumps all over the place to fill the tank, install other pumps to maintain the pressure out of the tank to the city lines. But they had to put in water meters at every residence. They installed the water meters. They installed them, hooked up to the thing, but they never read them. They never instituted the program because that wasn't part of the grant to implement it. He hit a button. It was just part of the grant to install them. So they installed them, and they, a lot of them have just been damaged. And the way they're damaged, they have like a little metal box, round pipe box come up with a lid on it. In the middle of that lid is a little plastic cap going down to a reader that they can, like you're chipping in your credit cards. So they just walk by with a thing, and it goes beep beep, and it reads the current meter reading. Well, people pushing snow and stuff out away from their driveways and along the city right away to make room to park off the street have clipped a bunch of those and just sheared off the plastic piece. Others have just done landscaping and just buried them. And now they got to go out and find out where they are, dig them up, have the people move the landscaping off the city right away. And so Brian, the city guy, has been going around fixing meters, marking them down, which ones are currently working. There he is back.
Sorry, I couldn't change my avatar. I'm like, because I cleared my cache because I had a little bug thing going on this afternoon. I called my daughter. She's like, "Oh, clear this, clear that," and it worked. And I have to put in all my new passwords again, and I went to change my avatar. I'm like, "Oh, let me get rid of this raccoon. Let me pick the other one." You must log into StreamYard. I'm like, okay. So I logged back in, and it logged me out of your stream. Anyway, I'm back.
So, anyways, they're fixing. They're going around, and they're trying to repair some of them right now, so they can get some numbers off them. For the ones that are functioning fine, which ones are functioning, so they can start doing some reading, so we can have a ballpark of what people are actually using. They know what the city's using as a whole, but there's some of them they want to make sure that they know what they're using, because in the summertime, these are the ones that run their sprinklers just about 24/7.
Yeah,
but they were talking. One of the guys that was arguing against everything said, "Well, wait a minute. If we it's going to cost us so much to fix these. Yes, it's going to cost us so much to fix it, but then we can get a grant, because we can't get a grant unless these are functional." And if someone else goes, "Well, it costs almost as much to put a new it costs to put a new one in. Say it's $200 to put a new one in. The cost to repair on an old one is $199. And you find the guy that was arguing says, "Crap. Yes, we should just go ahead and figure out a way, whatever we need to do, get a loan, whatever, to change them all out so they're all working like that, and then we can get these other grants. So yeah, city politics can be interesting. Get involved in your city. Get involved and keep your politicians honest, or at least nervous that people are watching them.
I'm gonna hire my cousin to do that. We'll do a closed bid, and I'll give him the bid. Yeah, that's how that works. And
that's one of the things they were talking about. One of the things they go, two of the guys go, we are closed. What was it called? Containment, to go into like inside of a tank. There's a specific certification for that.
Right.
They're closed space containment welders. They're certified, and they go, hey, we will donate our time to go inside that tank and weld up. And then they go, problem is, it's not welding. It's putting the special sealant over the inside. If it may not need any welding at all, but it needs to have that stuff applied, and that's a special license. The guys go, crap. And that's when the one lady says, hey, if we can get a scholarship for the city to get these guys trained up and certified to do that stuff, then the city can save money on it. And I said, well, if they're certified and they can do that, then we can set up our own little company to do it for other cities and have it import money and have an income for our water district by taking care of other water districts. So that's one of the things that may or may not come out. But yeah, so get involved in your cities, find out what they're doing, kick their butts, scare them, get a bunch of people to run for the next election to against them, all on the same platform of these guys aren't doing their job properly. They're whatever it is they're doing, we're all running against them, and everyone will realize, okay, if they have that many people running against this particular person, something might be wrong with this person. They won't vote for him. They'll vote for anybody else, and you should beat them then. But yeah, it was 2 friggin' hours there. Just
you knew that was coming, right? You did know that was coming.
No, they were planning on cutting them off at an hour and 15. They were planning on cutting them off an hour and 15, and it just kept going and going. And people, well, we addressed that already. That was part of her presentation at the beginning. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that. I just had questions. I wanted to ask my questions. And she answered most of the people's questions at the beginning. And about 5 or 6 people was like, oh, she answered that? I wasn't paying attention. That's why she told you to listen, that why you can't ask questions until the presentation is done, because she's going to answer most of your questions to begin with. Yeah. I feel like singing a song from the 60s. They're coming to take me, hi, hi, he, ho, ha, to the funny farm, where life is simple all the time.
Yeah.
No, that's that's beyond all your guys' ages, so yeah.
Not mine.
You remember that song?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
They played that at midnight on Sunday nights on crap, can't remember the name of the radio show. I used to put my tape recorder next to it, hit record and record the songs they played. Yeah, the
Alvin and the Chipmunks even recorded it. Now you imagine that song done by Chipmunks? Oh, that was spooky, scary. So, do any of you guys go to your city council meetings?
No. Can't say I do.
You do? Good. Okay, well, hang on. Vanessa Kitty, I forgot to switch back over to comments. Vanessa Kitty came in, and just looking to see what else I missed there for the last 24 comments. Okay. Sandy's here. Frenchie Sandy came in as well. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, it's like it was an eye opener for a lot of the people there that hadn't been coming out to the other meetings and stuff when we had stuff like this, to realize, holy crap. But yeah, so technically the cities can do a certain percentage point increase without there having to be a public hearing comment, thing. That when it hits 5%, they got to hold it. And so they've been talking about 4.9, and they didn't mention it tonight. Is that I mentioned it to several of the council members out of session. Well, wait a minute. You don't have to stop at 4.9. You go to 4.99 because that's not 5%, and you don't have to hold it. You can get that extra, extra little bit in there. And the way that things are right now, we need every penny we can get in there, because that the only bid they've been able to get so far for relining the tank, if it requires relining, is $120,000 or something like that.
Well, how big's the tank?
Shoot,
500,000 gallons.
I'm not sure.
Gallons?
I'm not sure what the gallons is on. Just a second here.
I mean, what are you looking for? Like a special for like $49.95? Better call
No,
Mako.
they're required by the state to have 3 bids, and they only
all government agencies need 3 bids. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they take the lowest bid, which is the worst job ever, and you get what you pay for, and they guarantee it, and they go out of business 3 weeks later. Yeah, you're screwed.
So let me see here.
I'll start a company and give you some stupid bid. I'm gonna do that. I can do that. My transport fees are ridiculous, but that's okay.
Let's see if I can make this work. Okay, that's the water tank there.
That's it.
That's it.
That's like 10,000 gallons. That's nothing.
Yeah, it's not that big. Let's go up here.
It'd be cheaper to just build a new one and call it a day.
No, it won't. To build a new one?
Oh yeah, you need $100,000 in permit fees from the state. Yeah.
No, it's not that. Materials to build one that's certified is like $500 and something $1,000 just to build the bad boy. So yeah, so that's it there, and that's the city maintenance building. But yeah. Yeah. To build a raised one was $1 million. Even if they raised it up enough so gravity, if the tank was down to an eighth of a tank water, maintain the water pressure, was over $1 million to build it. And so they went with this one and installed pressure pumps to pressurize the city's water mains. But even when the power is off, we do have 15 pounds pressure, just enough to get a trickle out of the faucet, instead of the 65 pounds pressure that we're supposed to have.
Hey, you want to save money? Lower the pressure to 45. Call it a day.
Stuff won't totally function, and medical reasons they got to have it at the other. But because
auxiliary pump in for certain areas, and that's it.
But yeah, it's they have the pumps there to just pump for the whole city line. They don't have it broken up by areas. The only one they do have off in another area is well 3, which has a 30 horsepower pump there, high volume for the fire. It's called the fire pump. So if they open up a fire hydrant, that bad boy kicks on automatically.
Okay.
Okay, Kaylin said. Okay.
Yeah, she was going to go to the new city council meeting, but they moved and
Yeah.
haven't opened it yet. I'm in the county, so I have a whole different thing to deal with there.
Yeah. And so this one here is. Yeah. This is my cousin Daryl, my other cousin Daryl. My name's Daryl too, and we're going to take care of your city for you.
Yep. We'll send you a bid. Yep. Don't open it.
Yeah.
Until we do the job and pay us. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Although I did drop some nastiness on everybody there. Those are that were really shy. We don't want to raise it. We don't want to raise it. I said, I know several cities, in the state and other states where they haven't maintained a physical and either the state or county came in and took over the city council and raised all the rates to where they were supposed to be, and state maintained control from 4 to 6 years till everything was as it was, and then they allowed the citizens to elect a new city council and mayor.
Mm.
No one would vote for the old guys. But there was one up here, Island Park, got unincorporated.
Whoops.
State came in and unincorporated them because of the shenanigans they were pulling. And I told you, there was one in California, they went bankrupt. It was a town just a little bit bigger than our city here, and the state came in and unincorporated and turned everything over to the county. And they have not been able to get incorporated again.
Yeah, well, money does that to people. Ooh, there's extra tax funds. I think I'm gonna give myself a raise this year, 40%. I need it. I deserve it. I'm a very important person. You must give me a raise. I'm voting my own raise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Congress.
Congress.
Congress, isn't it?
Yeah, and every other freaking whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard any new stuff on any more states adding the adding to the convention of states. Any more states joining on? Nobody's talked anymore about it, but several of the states are working on it. But crud, what was it? There are now 6 states in the United States. Florida was the first one to do it. Idaho is one of them. Oh, I got to use code words because the Bleeding Heart platform doesn't like the word being said. There are 6 states now that make being a convicted MAP, minor attracted person. You know what I'm talking about. And if they get convicted of being a P word, they can be sentenced to death. I'm like, yes, make it a public hanging. Not a gas chamber, not the chair. Make it a public hanging. And not a drop. I'll raise him up. Sorry. I'm a little opinionated on this one. Oh shoot! Hang on, where I got something else here to show you here. If I know where to find it now. I think. Did I put it here? Shoot, no. That's right. It's on the other computer. I gotta get it emailed over this computer. I have a picture with my with that Ananzo 20 millimeter sniper rifle, and it says, and I put on it my solution to any child that messes with my kids. I can reach out and touch them back at 2.5 miles.
That works.
Oh, okay. Kaylin says Iowa has a bill to try to lure the Chicago Bears to Iowa. The Iowa Bears.
Yeah, they're Bears in Iowa.
All right. All right. The Buffalo has the Buffalo Bills, so they can't use Buffaloes. Is there one about mountain lions or cougars, a team?
Yeah.
It tells you how much I follow football anymore.
The Iowa Karens.
Oh, no, no. That's going to be the new baseball team, part of the Banana Ball franchise.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just love watching those the videos of the Banana Ball games. They got 6 teams now playing. Oh, it's absolutely hilarious. It's more entertaining and fun than Major League Baseball ever thought of being. They do have black bears in Northeast Iowa, so yeah, the Iowa Bears, that works.
The Iowa Black Bear. Oh wait, no, that's racist. Yeah, okay, just the Iowa Bears.
Wait, where do you go? Someone mentioned cougars?
That's why I said Karens. Anyway, Iowa.
Yeah. Anywho's, yeah, it's been yeah. Oh, the snow. We got snow yesterday. We had, I had that much snow in my car when I went out in the morning to go shopping yesterday. And there was the area on the one side of the driveway. I go out there when I know snow's coming, and I'll toss out some ice melt out there. There was a path you could walk from the house out to the street, so the grandkids could come back and forth. That because I always put that down no matter what. And it was just a little sparse this morning. Nothing out there.
Yeah, well,
in the back on the north side in the shade, still got some snow there, but it rained last night.
Oh, freeze.
No, it rained and melted all the snow out on the street and the city right away, and any place that wasn't in the shade. Because when the sun came up, it finished melting it this morning. And CR is in the house.
Uh-oh. I'm going to go change my icon to bacon.
Hang on. Do I have it here? Media, let me jump over here for a second. Do I still have it? I hope I saved it.
There you go. Hey, CR. I am
there
bacon.
We go. We got bacon behind us.
And I'm bacon down here.
We're loaded with bacon, CR.
Yeah, he says, hi, bacon dude.
Bacon is comfort food. The only way you can make bacon better, you serve it up. You serve it on a biscuit with pork gravy, and then bacon on top of that, and then another biscuit, and bacon wrapped around the entire thing.
Bacon with bacon salad with bacon bits. And bacon dressing.
Served with a side of bacon, cream of bacon soup.
No, just bacon. I don't need the soup part. I just need the bacon.
No, but you see, you serve it with the soup and you dip your bacon in it, and you.
I was so irritated.
Like ranch dressing, it's bacon dressing.
Yeah, I got my 40-pound case of chicken from the U.S. Foods, my restaurant guy. And he ordered it, came in, I picked it up, threw it in the back of the truck, came home, brought it outside. It was, 18 degrees outside, so I just left it on top of the cooler. Went out there tonight to open it, to move it into the cooler. Every bag was cut open. All the chicken was freezer burned. I looked at the date on the box, June of 25.
Ooh.
Oh, I sent those pictures off to my chef. I was like, I think we got a problem here, chef. He's like, what the heck? And I was just like, every bag was already open. It wasn't even sealed anymore, which says they opened a box up to test it with thermometers or whatever, and never and just shoved it in the back of the freezer and never rotated it. I was like, I will be expecting a new case of chicken. He's like, yes, you will get a new case of chicken. So now I have this 40 pounds of rotten chicken freezer burn, and it stinks.
Yeah.
I've never smelled freezer burned chicken that smelled like that. I was like, that's nasty.
I'm wondering how long it sat out open and defrosted before they refroze it.
That's the other problem. I think it might have gotten delivered. Somebody ripped the bags open, did their thermometer check, which they're supposed to do, and then said, nope, not taking it because it wasn't cold enough, sent it back, and they threw it back in the freezer.
Yeah.
And I know that's a thing. Well, not throwing it back in the freezer, but if it's not at temperature, they send it back. Yeah. Because that means that the refrigerator truck wasn't working right and they didn't get their food. It was in a danger zone, so they can't take it.
Yeah.
By law. So yeah, no, I'll be getting another 40-pound case of chicken next Tuesday. So whatever. I don't know what to do with this one. I guess I'm gonna drop it in my freaking garbage can. I thought about it. I'm like, maybe I should just bury it in my garden and let it rot.
Well, that's one thing. Good thing Bob's not here.
Why? Oh, he'd feed it to the raccoons. Oh, wait, that's me.
He put it out on the fence and get out there with a bow or a slingshot. Come on, raccoon.
Nah, he likes raccoons.
Yeah, but Bob prefers airstrikes anyway. So.
Oh, he wants to do an airstrike, but he doesn't want to like up close, personal, pull the trigger.
Yeah.
You know?
So actually, the ground's frozen out at your.
No, I can throw it out there and put the trail cam on it and see who comes to eat it.
Yeah, you could do that. I was thinking if the ground was soft enough, you could scoop an area, spread it out there, put the dirt back over it, and then see if anybody digs it up. But otherwise, it would rot, and the beetles would get it, and you'd start, doing this, it's nature thing there. And
you know what? That's actually a thought. I might have to do that on Sunday. There's still snow there, so getting down into my cabin might be difficult with my one-wheel drive truck.
Yeah.
But man, go down there or just walk in just where I have some of the other cameras there and just dump it all right there and leave the trail cams on it because I have trail cams up there and see what comes and eats it. I'll probably get like 8,000 raccoons there, like eating the chicken.
Or worse, may find out there's hogs in the area.
No, I know I got coyotes, but they only go after something that's alive.
Yeah.
So, but you never know.
Well, coyotes will go after dead things. They're opportunists.
Well, that'll work.
They like to hunt, but if they come across a dead cow or something, they're gonna eat. Yeah.
All right. Well, that might be a thing then. Sunday, I might drive out there and dump 40 pounds of, and I also have a 5-pound bag of. Yeah, my wife went through one of the freezers and went, when did you buy this? I'm like, well, it had to be more than 4 years ago because I'd used it. 5 pounds of 2025 peeled shrimp. Totally freezer burned. Worthless. I'm like, that'll attract the raccoons. I'll put the chicken and put a little buffet of shrimp around it.
Yeah.
And leave the camera going on.
Just came in. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Bushcraft? I don't have wolves in PA. I have coyotes.
Yeah.
And turkeys and turkey vultures and other assorted birds and things.
Hey, turkeys and turkey vultures are omnivores. Chickens are omnivores too.
I don't have chickens, but
yeah. Anyways, that's interesting.
That's a thought. I'll have to talk to Uncle Richard about that. Be like, hey, Sunday, drive out here. We're making a trip out to the cabin to dump 40 pounds of freezer burned chicken and 5 pounds of shrimp on the trail cam just to see what happens. He'd be like, that sounds like a road trip to me. 2 hours of driving just to drop shit on the property.
Hey, on the trail cam, is it internet hookup or do you got to go out and download it?
No, I have the internet one. I have one of the cell cam one watches the cabin, but I'd be willing to move that one up top. I'd walk down there, climb the ladder, and take it down and put it on the put it low to the ground and just to get video. That thing would be going off constantly.
I
only get 30 free video downloads a month, so yeah, that would take a few months for me to download all the videos.
I'm having a video for your channel thought here.
What?
Wolf of Survivalist. Yeah, I'm out here. I put about a bait out here to try and see if I can find some hogs. Crap, no hogs, just coyotes. Dang it.
Yeah, coyotes. Nah, I got lots of raccoons though. Damn it.
Yeah.
Always these raccoons.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's yeah. Oh. Whew. I was surprised though that none of my grandkids came over today.
Not too cold.
No. Usually, I'm trying to think. I thought that my son-in-law had Friday, Saturday off, but he was home today, so they might have changed him to Thursday, Friday because he worked yesterday.
Oh, good.
So
make dad stay with his kids and enjoy his kids and not teach him bad things.
Yeah. Anyways, fun stuff.
Now he's winding down. The adrenaline overload is dying, and Gil is yawning.
Yeah, the adrenaline wearing off.
That's a hard downer right there.
Yeah. There's just there are things. Oh, when I was at yesterday when I went to Sam's Club, then Winco, then I ran over to Cal Ranch, then I went to Costco and got gas and food and came home. At Sam's Club, it was 25% off on a whole bunch of meat because it had like 2 or 3 days left before the best sell-by date.
Right.
I got 8 nice big steaks, and it's like,
nice.
What the heck? I could have gotten a bunch more. They had I mentioned, whoa, this is good. He goes, yeah. So somebody cut that particular cut on Saturday for the Sunday people, and nobody bought them. Oops. It's like, hey, it's not that expensive. And
hey, wait till next week when they overordered stuff for everybody cooking at home for Valentine's Day, and they don't buy it.
Yeah. Anyway, so there were 4 steaks in one of those big trays of that they sell the thing in. So I got 2 trays. I could have gotten 4 more trays, but I would have been busy vacuum sealing it and tossing it in the freezer.
There you go.
But I got 4 of them, so I am going to go ahead and vacuum seal. I got 2 packages of 4 each. So 1 package I'm going to go ahead tomorrow morning and vacuum seal 4 steaks, put them in the freezer, and then the other ones I'm going to start cooking them up. Yesterday though, I got the tray that had 12 of the little, I don't know what to call them. They're about that big around and about 3/8 of an inch thick.
What is it?
Little filet cutlets of some sort.
Oh,
And I cooked those up yesterday, and I also got a big old rump roast, and I put it in the crock pot yesterday afternoon. This morning, took it out, and it was barely holding together, just the way I like it. Got it out and got it in the trays, and it's in the refrigerator. So tomorrow's breakfast is going to be rump roast, a little bit of it. and with Tabasco sauce on it, and I'm gonna be eating good there. And then I'll cook up the other ones and stuff. And
I just pulled up an ad for one of my favorite stores. It's now 60 miles away, and I don't drive past it once a month anymore. Boneless New York strip for $8 a pound.
ooh,
I might drive up there because that's where I used to buy whole New York strip loins like Cryovac, and they would sell it to me because I was their vendor.
I'll be right.
I was one of their guys, so I can go in there and be like, "Yep, I'll just give me 3 of those." Okay, and I would buy a styrofoam cooler and a bag of ice, throw it in the truck, and drive home.
Yeah.
Boneless ribeyes, $10 a pound. That's not too bad. But I don't really need any more beef right now. But if I could, for $9 or $8 a pound, I would literally buy all their New York strip steaks and run it through my grinder and make ground New York strip, which is like, it's like 85, 15. There you go. What do you got?
Yeah, I was thinking the same. That's big steaks.
How much a pound?
It was at $6.68, and they took 25% off.
Okay.
I got 2 of these packages.
There you go.
Bob just joined.
Oh, Bob. What's up, Bob?
Yeah.
Good morning, Bob.
So yeah, I got 2 of those packages. I could have gotten 4 more packages like this.
Yeah, get them out of those stupid styrofoam things with the stuff. Put it in seal meals and refreeze it.
That's what I'm going to do.
Don't throw those. Don't do what my wife does. Wrap
no, I'm not going to do that.
Pack and saran wrap and throw it in the freezer. They go freezer burn in a week.
Yeah. I'm going to like this package. I will take it out and individual seal a meal the steaks and toss them in the freezer. I may do the other, just to go ahead and do the other package because I still got all the other meat I just cooked up. So I may toss them all because then I can just pull them out, toss them in the fridge for a day, and then when they defrost, cook them up. But yeah, my wife was telling me, eat down the freezers. All of a sudden, I'm looking at the freezer. It's like, crap, this one's only time to restock the freezers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to put this back in the fridge. That's what I'm cooking. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow.
That was really big steaks.
And he's gone.
How is everything going on your side, Mark?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah.
Working remote at a friend's house to work from home, which is always interesting to commute to somebody else's place to work from home. But I give my wife a break, 3 days a week. So she can relax and sleep and rest after her 3 days in a row nursing.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't want to go ahead and buy all that extra steak. I could have done it, put it in there, but I don't want to hit the credit card, bam, just like that. So next Wednesday, I'm going to be there early in the morning, and if they have more steaks like that out there, yeah, I'll probably get 4 or 5 packages of it because I also got a bunch of other meat this time I won't be getting next weekend.
Yeah, but I might talk to the wife about going to get New York strip for $8 a pound. She might be like, just go. I'm like, great, I'm using the card. I don't care.
I'm married to an accountant, though.
I'm married to a penny pincher, so close enough.
Yeah.
But when it comes to food, we draw the line at, where we undraw the line at food.
Hey, Bob.
Like, good deal, just
What's
buy
up,
it.
guys?
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, I'm running a little late because of the city council meeting, but hey. Whew.
He's calmed down now. He was a little
Bob, do you know who Jeff Dunham is? The ventriloquist? Jeff Dunham, and this little guy Peanut. I was acting like Peanut. Yes, we do this. Yes, yep. Yeah, I was high on adrenaline from that. Trying to maintain my calmness there.
What kind of steaks were those? Those are bottom round steaks.
I'd have to go back and look at it. Problem is, they put the discount sticker over the description of what type meat it is.
Of course they do. It's beef. It must be cheap. Yeah, whatever.
But yeah.
Hey, if they were raccoon steaks, Bob would buy them.
I'll tell you what, I'd just buy them all and throw them up in the air and hit them with my shotgun. Pull back. Raccoon skeet shooting.
If you freeze them in and do that, they explode.
Well, that'd be cool.
Frozen raccoon steaks, skeet shooting.
Well, you come and visit me in county lockup out there with my shotgun, in the residential area.
Yeah. You know what? Wait till the riots to hit. Nobody will know. Who's going to call?
Yeah, that's true.
Bob, you will love this then. It was new at SHOT Show 2026 in Vegas there. They had a, who was it? Was it Kel-Tec? Kel-Tec?
Kel-Tec.
Yeah, Kel-Tec.
New shotgun with a suppressor on it about 24 inches long. And they were firing at the range. And it was like, poof. And it's like, everyone's looking at, did that fire? It was so friggin' quiet because it's subsonic.
That's all right. They'll take you 3 years and $1,000 in permit fees to wait to get your license to borrow it. Yeah.
Actually, they had the guys talking about that. There's the backlog on getting a suppressor for anything is weeks. That's it.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
And
but the fees are ridiculous, and you have to leave it in
zero. The fee is zero. They got rid of it.
Yeah. Well, when you die, it has to go back to somebody.
No. It's transferable.
When did they change the suppressor law?
It went into effect January 1st.
What? No. You just buy it and you just wait your waiting fee and waiting period. That's it.
Yeah.
It was at least a year previously, and you had to fill out forms and
you had to fill out all the forms.
You had to put it in your will. So if you died, it went back to the state or some crap.
Yeah, it was called a tax stamp at one time.
Yeah, tax stamp. That's it.
Tax stamp. Yeah. Trump eliminated the tax stamp.
Oh,
he said that's infringing on your Second Amendment right, and he eliminated it.
Yeah, I have to call my buddy and see if that's true in Virginia.
Yeah, it's supposed to be nationwide. You may or may not. They were trying to get rid of having even to fill out the form.
Yeah, because it's not a firearm.
Yeah. So that's this thing. You may or may not have to fill out the form. And if you still do that, they're still working on. If they haven't gotten rid of filling out the form, they're still working on that. Telling ATF say no, you don't. If you don't, that's not part of. It's not a firearm. It's not. It's out of your preview now.
So ATF was the problem to begin with, and there's still a problem, but whatever.
It was something that grew out of a scientific experiment that went bad.
Mm-hmm.
And they kept throwing stuff at it, trying to fix it. Oh, give it more responsibility. That'll make it work.
Well, I'll look into it because I could surely use that down at the cabin where I don't want to make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just leave my firearms as they come out of the box. Just leave them like they are.
Yeah.
Very little modifications on mine. Very little.
Yeah.
And your modification is more of inscribed name on it or something. I love you, honey. That's about
my wife's good.
I don't need much more than that. I'll take that.
Yeah, my wife's really good with a pump shotgun. She's dangerous, man.
Yeah. And the most modification I've done to any of my weapons was the ones with iron sights, the old iron sights. was taking some white paint and putting a dot out on the front sight so I could see it good.
Mhm.
Of course, I did buy a couple scopes to put on a couple of the other ones though this year. Got some really nice scopes that were cheap off of Amazon, but I put them through their paces and they're holding up great.
Heck, most of the rifles I bought within the last 10 years have threaded barrel ends on it.
Yeah, they're muffler ready.
Yes. If I want to change the oil in it, it'll take an oil filter. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. But you got to get that adapter to screw on there and you got to use the oil filter or the solvent filter that has the drain tuck on the valve.
Yeah,
so you can drain it out after it filters all the sediment out of the fluid.
I got a couple of those. Anyway.
Yeah.
Adapters were not monitored. That was the thing. It's just a pipe. It's a pipe fitting.
Yeah.
Goes from one thread to another. You're good. Okay. But
It's
the thread on a barrel is its own specific thread.
It's very fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to buy a special tap, and those things are expensive.
You'd probably have to get one of those from McMaster Car. That's a machine shop supply.
Even they're expensive.
You got a mill
they made that thread specifically for firearms.
Right.
Bob, don't you have a lathe or a mill?
Yeah, I got both.
I'm not saying that someone could make one on their own.
Mm-hmm. I've been asked to do modifications to other people's firearms, and the answer is always no.
Nope. Not
no.
happening.
No.
Oh yeah, it's
it's because you just never know what some kind of a jackass, you know.
There's a lot of people out there that'll say, "Oh, modify anything you got with whatever you want." It's like, yeah, I don't trust that. But anyway,
yeah. Then he gives that firearm away, or it gets sold off, or whatever, and well, you know how they'll track stuff down, and they go, "Oh, okay, that's the guy right there who modified."
Yeah,
this
he modified it. He has a record of who he sold it to. Yep.
Yeah, and you've got to have a license to do that stuff.
Yeah,
you have to, and it's a 10-year. That's a 10-year sentence.
That's a felony.
Modify a fire. Yeah, it is. It's 10 years in a maximum.
There's certain manufacturers that sell replacement parts for your small handheld items that have those threads on it already, and you didn't need to fill out a form for that. So there is that.
Right.
Yeah, Lone Wolf barrels is great for that. They got it for everything that begins with letter G and everything that begins with H and K. And
the one that begins with the letter G, G actually sells one which is specifically made for their particular handheld.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the Lone Wolf ones, they're made to G's specifications, but they also make, instead of not just the 3 and the 3.4 barrel, they make them out to 10-inch barrels on them.
Yeah, well,
for those that want to have a good.
Talk about the lift on the end of that tip when you pull, because that the way the G runs when it recoils, it lifts the barrel up about a 1/4 inch and then drops it back down. You got a 10-inch barrel on there? Jesus, that thing's running like an inch up and down. Yeah, no, I don't need that. And what are you going to hold for that poor thing?
That's where you get the little ring on it. You have the strap hanging over.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it goes on your hip and tucks in your sock. Right. Yeah, you need an ace bandage on your knee just to support it.
Yeah, I just leave that stuff alone.
That's a little severe. I don't need that.
Yeah,
I have put some good glass on a couple of my bolt guns and some Swarovski and it wasn't Burris, it was another one. But for a long rifle, that's a good. Put some good glass on it because I spent some money on those rifles. I think it's on my video, Secure Rifle Rack. I made my own rifle rack that locks and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
Yeah, I had to ante up and pay big money for a good one on my BB gun caliber 17. And
Oh.
yeah, because the one I originally bought
oh, you
was
got one of those?
garbage.
That's cool.
Yeah, that thing will run flat for almost a mile. That's some frightening
Oh, I
stuff
believe
right
it.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we hole punched 3/16 plate at 50 yards. Didn't pucker it, took the metal out,
Wow, dude,
and it was
that's
only
naughty.
25 grain. It was
That's
like
naughty, dude.
Okay, I looked at my buddy. He looked at me. I was like, "Yeah, that's an engine block killer right there. We're just gonna tuck this puppy away for a while. Leave it alone."
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, I put a scope on my the first rifle I got was a 22 bolt action Remington that I got for my 16th birthday. I finally put a scope on that thing because it's bolt action. If I'm going to be hunting varmints and something, I want to be able to make sure I get them. You know.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, it's like I think it was $79 on Amazon, but it had no negative reviews on it. And when I got it, I was kind of leery when I got it. Checked it out, tested it. Like, dang, someone screwed up and put a higher dollar scope in a cheap box because it worked fine and it zeroed in nicely and it's nice.
Yeah, I bought a $100 scope for my 17 when I got it, and when we tried to sight it in, it wasn't click click click. No, it was zip, 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 because it was so far off. It was ridiculous. I mean, I went through like probably 25 bits and that was the first time we tried. I was at like 10 yards just to get it close to zero. Couldn't even hit it. I literally had to get to 5 yards, and it took 5 rounds to get it to zero. Then we backed up. And that's when we hole punched it. But anyway, it was ugly. Yeah. I'm like, screw this. I anteed up and paid like $300 for a good one. Put it on there, couple clicks, good to go.
Yeah.
You get what you pay for. I learned that other one went on my 22. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I could take 100. I could take 100 just to get it zeroed. Sure, whatever. It's zeroed. It cost me 8 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought mine with some really good glass because I was planning for the years to come. When my eyes were still good, I could see real well. So I went, my eyes are going to degrade as I get older. So I got some high end stuff.
Yeah. Do you wear glasses when you sight?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't. I'm nearsighted, but with the lens on there, I can still keep both open and focus both. Which for now, that's good. We'll see what happens in about 5 years.
Yeah, if you get a really good quality scope, they've got on the reticle end of it. You can adjust it for glasses or no glasses.
Right. That's what the one I bought has.
And my Swarovski scope, I think, has got a rangefinder built into the end of it. So once you get laid down and you're on target, you can dial it manually and then look up, and it tells you how far away it is.
Oh wow!
Pretty cool stuff. But it ain't cheap, baby. Swarovski ain't
have
cheap.
The illumination inside of it, where you can have the ones I got comes with either no illumination, red or green, and it has 5 steps for each, from barely illuminating to bright for both colors. So,
there you go.
So that's one of the things I kind of liked about that is like, oh, cool. You don't have. I don't have to hold it up close. I can hold normal like I would for the rifle because it's down on the rifle. I don't got to lean forward on it, and it's just like slick. Because once I figured out how to run that, it was like, oh, nice.
Yeah, the one I got for the 17 is, I think it's a 40 millimeter optic. I mean, it's a big hole to look in, But you're
That's
also
what you want.
but it also has a I think 42x or whatever, and you can zoom that thing in. I mean, I could zoom in on a flea's ass at like 100 yards.
I like the larger. It's not reticle, but it's I can't remember the other name of the other end of the scope. Larger because it drinks in more light.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it makes it
You can
easier
do better lower lighting, like in the woods
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like 50 millimeter is really good for me. 40 or 50 millimeter, you know, and snap caps for all of them and all that good stuff.
Yep. Good times. Well, it is now 12:15 my time.
Yeah.
I have a long commute to my desk in the morning, and I hate tripping on a dog getting my coffee.
Yeah. I'm gonna wrap it up here. And
Yeah.
Okay, Gil.
remind everybody, get involved with your community city council or county board of supervisors or whatever it is. Get involved with them. Make sure they know they're being watched.
Is that your raccoon detector, Bob?
These are motion or driveway alarm. I got another
Yeah,
driveway
raccoon
alarm.
detectors. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, that's it. Call it an airstrike.
There you go. You don't need
All right,
that.
Okay, that's another
you got your-
raccoon.
You got your 8mm scope lens on there. You're good. Or 8cm.
Yeah, Vanessa put the right term in there. Objective lens, or reticle, and then
Yes,
objective.
that's it. Yeah.
Cool. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming in. And I'm going to be getting up early tomorrow morning to do another edit with chapter 15 and 16 on the Scout and the Ninja novel. And I'll be doing that in the morning. So see you all later.
Have a good night.
Peace out. Good night, guys.
Take care. Stay safe.